The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, the galactic community struggles to rebuild. The Alliance fleet made a tremendous sacrifice to save the Citadel Council and earned humanity membership in their prestigious group. Now the Council is forced to respond to evidence that the Reapers, enormous machines that eradicate all organic civilization every 50,000 years, have returned, and that is way too quick for me to read. Come on, guys. Hopefully you guys got that. Also, I forgot to hit record until the middle of that cutscene. Oops. Nobody reminded me.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Hi, Presley.
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time? The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
There's no time to
I
argue.
need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker. Commander! Kate, go. Now. Aye, aye. Everybody in! Go! Go! Go!
I kind of wish they were wearing the outfits from the previous game. Oh, shit. Goodbye, Normandy. Go to the cockpit. Get Joker in the cockpit. Yep.
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy!
Was it this way?
We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy! Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
You can tell this is way different than Mass Effect 1. Way more stable, too. Joker. Interesting.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack. Watch the arm!
Don't forget his bones are brittle. Gonna break all of his limbs. Yeah, our poor ship.
Commander! Shepard!
And there we go. Out into space. And then, yeah. We died! No, we didn't. Are his bones brittle? I forget what the disease he has, but we talked about it in the first game. Frosty. An opportune time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're dying in space now. Never mind. Yeah, we're dead. Oh, yeah, we dead. Yeah. Bye, Shepard. Jay, this is the PS4 version that's optimized for PS5. They don't have a PS5, like, native client. Did Joker make it? Yes. Do I need to disable sound alerts? Yeah. So, remember when I said that we can't die yet? It's because we die at the beginning of this game. Jay. Okay. Mass Effect Genesis is an interactive comic that summarizes the events of Mass Effect 1. Would you like to review the story so far? Sure. If it's short. I actually don't remember doing this.
Just another routine mission.
Do the
Why do they
voices.
always say that before a mission?
Do the
Of
voices
course
for
it's
me.
routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams.
Bye, Ashley.
Soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen.
You can't see her face, but she's like,
It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as
See.
it blasted away.
"Eh."
We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare.
Really bright
By the time I woke up,
images.
we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat, as was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren.
Sarah.
He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council.
You'll see,
They
Rob.
just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite specters could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian,
My boy.
to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was
Exactly.
his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tali. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence
Tali.
that proved Saren was dirty. Tali's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was
Hey,
after the
Sean.
beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind.
Sean.
giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more
You
than
have to
he
wait a
would.
while.
He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert.
Liara.
Biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara.
Of course she
As
was.
commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I decided discretion was the better part of valor, and kept my focus on our goal.
Yep, see, I didn't romance anybody. Uh-huh.
Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone. With the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry,
They even have it
dangerous
that
Rachni
we had
queen
Liara
to
with
deal
us too.
She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base, and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign.
Yes, Crispin. Yep.
The Reaper.
And if we didn't play the first one, we would be choosing the outcomes of
He
everything.
tried to convince me he was.
So this is literally my playthrough.
Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Ash was a good friend and a great soldier, but I had to choose, and I chose Caden. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds,
Yeah, Crispin, yeah.
we could defeat him. I'd never tell anyone, but I had my doubts. Leaving Ashley behind had hardened my resolve, but revealed a soft spot in my defenses. How many more friends and allies would I be willing to sacrifice in order to stop Saren? We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once alone, I discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of the
Zach.
vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reaper's return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all.
That's right.
Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged.
Look at how Garrus
Caught
is
the
fighting.
Council by surprise, and they were only moving. And with Sovereign as his
So
flagship,
dramatic.
there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back.
But hey,
the
I brought
Citadel.
both of them, didn't I?
But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our Human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend. and someone I could trust.
Chose Anderson because we hate Udina.
In their own way. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Except it really wasn't. Now.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Yeah, we really did die. Yeah. Missing in action. Yeah, I'm not kidding. We actually died. Except imported face. Yeah, so you could technically take this time to rebuild your character. This is how they allow you to like reset if you wanted to. It's clever. So we're gonna do a regular Shepard. This looks better, even though it's like, maybe it's just a better lighting engine. He was dead, yep. Okay, so we're gonna go for Vanguard again, I think. I liked that play style. That's the Lazarus Project, you're gonna learn about that. Are outfitted with L5N implants, enabling them to perform a biotic charge that strikes the opponent with incredible force while bringing the Vanguard in close range for short-range combat. Oh, I can't wait. Power training, biotic charge, pull, and shockwave. Yes, their training is in shotgun, heavy pistols, and submachine guns. It's just so much better in this game. It's so much better in this game. Vanguards are feared for their high-risk, high-reward combat style, which is so me. Closing quickly on enemies and destroying them at a close range with weapons and biotic abilities, 100%. Well, let's see Adept. Adept is Singularity, Warp, Throw, Pull, Shockwave. Those are really good too, those are fun. L5X implants that can spawn a micro singularity, damaging enemies and pulling them into the air. Weapon training is heavy pistol, submachine gun. Adepts are biotic specialists capable of disabling and killing enemies with raw biotic power. While they lack advanced combat training, they are the best at defeating enemies without firing a shot. So singularity and like pull, throw, all those, like there's certain ones that combine to do a biotic explosion. It's so cool. However, I like the biotic charge. I love that. I think Kaidan is an adept, yeah. So we're gonna have, well, I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you who our squad is, because our squad is a little different in this game. Your achievements give you access to the following bonus powers. Flashbang Grenade. So you could have gotten different things if I would have done more in the original game. What other things could you have gotten? I don't care if somebody spoils that for me, if somebody knows. Flashbang Grenade, huh. Origin Spacer, Soul Survivor. Let's do it. Man, I wish Mass Effect had multiplayer in Mass Effect 3.
He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings.
Steve Bloom.
Oh my God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson, he's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Steps pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
It looks so much better.
From the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast.
I get all my Paragon back. Okay.
Someone's hacking
covered.
security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off.
Okay. Vault over. Okay.
Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
X is still run. Dang it. Oh, the lighting is so much better. This just looks so much better.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover.
Firing. Engaged. Hostile forces have engaged.
Shit, okay. It's so much smoother.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
Yeah, this is so much better than Mass Effect 1. Holy shit. Let's see, nothing in there. Oh jeez.
Time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long. More reinforcements heading. Here come the mechs. Use the
L1.
grenade launcher to take them out.
Hold. Okay.
Ready to
Take the elevator down one floor.
Okay.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run!
Okay, sounds good, Archangel. Oh my gosh, Frosty.
Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
Hold the switch. Good, okay. So holding is switching weapons. That's nice.
unit member offline.
Ooh.
Fourth casualty.
All safe. Sweet.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
What's this?
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
We don't update the antivirus, this is what happens? Wow.
Designed for specialized ammunition.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old Ice Queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might be
you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
You tell me. Who are you?
With Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together.
2
You've
years.
been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It is. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on
Sounds
thermal
good.
clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Oh, so he has pull. Or lift. Hold R1, access power wheel. Okay, let's do pull. And then I'm gonna do... I can't do charge, but I can do incendiary.
Falling back. Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we—
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
I know, Crispin.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on, the service tunnels are this way.
See how the game is like, the graphics have improved so much. Like, lighting helps immensely. What was that?
Log update. The Lazarus Project is about to enter the final phase.
Just leaving that over here?
Nearly 2 years, but we did it. Commander Shepard is alive. This is the most amazing medical achievement in recorded history. Maybe now Miranda will finally show some appreciation for everything I've done.
Bitter, huh? Is that another thing? Okay, no, it's not.
Sensors activated.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Excuse me. Critical system hostile forces have engaged. Allied force casualty.
Peek out, please. Let's do pull. Nope. Okay, never mind.
Careful.
Wilson, find us another route out of here.
Oh God, they found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Shepard, down! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
I hardly remember this for some reason. Hold R1 axis power wheel, select Unity. Aha.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, huh? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't trust any of
You're
you
all
yet.
strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe, then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did you wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor, but that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle
He
bay
does seem
is only
suspect,
fuel.
yeah.
Engaging.
We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Have a nice trip.
Can I
Don't know when to quit.
R1 overcharge? Oh, is that his ability? Yeah.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Interesting. You definitely use your powers more in this game.
Okay, we took
100%.
him down, but this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
We briefly saw a thing from Cerberus in the first game, but I didn't do any of the side missions to see more of Cerberus's dealings. Cerberus is not exactly good people.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him.
Kinda
stuck.
Okay.
Thank you, Peter, for the follow. Let's see. You better have answers. We don't really know Cerberus yet. You say neutral? Okay.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Lock 15, new Mass Effect, make 20 enemies scream as they fall or immediately. Yeah, we personally never like looked into them. So it's hard to say. Oh, my webcam is gonna be blocking that whole thing. We got credits and stuff. And there's also achievements you can get, like as you do stuff, you get progress. Ooh, can I? There we go. Oh my god, I almost died right there. Thank you for the heal. Excuse me, guys. Oh yeah, the AI is much better. You there? Yep.
Come on over. Gotta hurt.
I guess that was a mix. Something about my instincts say that this is all staged, even though there's real people dying. That's just where my instincts say. I don't. It's funny because I do remember this game in bits, but this is all kind of unfamiliar to me in a way. What do you think of the Avengers stuff? I thought it was okay. Like, obviously, we'll have to see it in game, but I think story stuff is always good from Avengers.
Miranda, but you were...
Huh.
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
That's your idea of due process?
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
I can't
Should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Of course. There's plenty of things to ask.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
And here's your question, Crispin.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Make sure we got everything.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case. Come on.
Main character things. Oh, Miranda. So you can't see all his scars,
Before you
but
meet
look.
with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years?
I already knew this.
Been gone
So-
that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid, raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
It was
I
painful.
lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on Akuz. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision.
We did it casually. Crispin.
That cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Ship's cool. Did it while smiling. Talk to the elusive man. Go speak to the elusive man in the room
The
downstairs.
elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Paragon +4, because of conversation stuff. Let's talk to Jacob.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
Okay, how about Miranda? You want to talk to us?
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Okay. Customize gear. Ooh. Can do casual appearance if we wanted. Oh, yeah, I forgot how much more customizable this game is. Ooh, different materials. I like the more matted look. Ooh, tint, too. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Deku outfit, there we go. Shut up, Connor. Related to the adoring fan? I don't know. We'll go with the white pattern. Ooh. We'll go like this and pattern color. Oh. So go to this and so we check out the pattern colors. Yep, this is where I'll be all stream. I do like the red stripe always. $6 later. Shh. Oh, I have all the other DLC stuff. Oh, cool. This one has muscles. His arms are showing. This is casual. Oh my gosh. Another casual one. We're gonna go with this armor. Gotta look our best. Yes. Ugh. I might take off the pattern. I'm gonna take off the pattern, but yeah. I wish I had muscles like that. Gotta work for that though. Ugh. I love you. I didn't remember that you could customize. It's been like 8 years since I played this. You would never meet him in person.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
What do we know?
And what exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one man, one very specific man, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Connor, you should have been here to guide me towards them, sir.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy.
It's too late now, Connor.
Target a few human colonies.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity.
Oh shit, I already did that one.
If
Shit.
the Reapers are targeting us, if we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
Why do I only have like a renegade option?
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Do I have a choice?
Is this a volunteer job or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Hanging up now, level 3. That was an XP. Journal updated, escape colony. I wanted to figure out a new spot for my camera for this game. Is there anything over here? Wait, if I pause the game, ooh, same menu. Squad, okay. Wow, much more simplified. Assault mastery, charge, incendiary ammo. I'll probably use charge more. Go top right for face. Yeah, I might do that for the next time we play. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate, and then like that way I don't mess this up for other games. Your relentless fighting style increases your weapon damage, reduces power charge or recharge times, increases your Paragon and Renegade scores. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Your charge now hits with increased force, and the mass effect field is retained briefly to shield you from incoming fire. Yeah. In Shockwave, you launch a spring of concussive mass effect fields in a narrow path in front of you, violently knocking targets aside. Welcome back, Parker. You like reading half a paragraph? Mm-hmm. Sounds like a personal problem. Okay. Save. Instant saves. Love it.
The Elusive Man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
Thanks for
I never
resurrecting
got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
I don't feel like she's mad at me, but
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I
Does she
have
have an
the
attitude?
utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard.
Let me read one.
It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
She's unfriendly for a reason, and I vaguely remember why.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The Elusive Man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
Like
what would you have changed?
To start, I would have
She's
implanted
Reaper
you
Getter.
with some type of control chip. But the Elusive Man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The Elusive Man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Honestly, I wonder if like the far other corner would be good for this game.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Put in more than a
I
resume.
was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the Elusive Man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Jeez.
I'm glad the Elusive Man
Definitely about the
convinced you
mission.
to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
I'm not
I
sure.
haven't made up my mind about you yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance soldiers hate Cerberus on principle.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel.
It did sound like a
Finally
Spectre.
invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, Paragon plus 14. Nice. Okay. I gotta level up. Import bonuses. Okay, start at level 2. I got my credits transferred over. Element 0. Oh, I have a bunch of resources. I got a weapon, and I have some credits earned. Is an enemy's health bar red? If not, it's immune to many blah, blah,
We
blah.
should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Be more friendly.
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear, and we've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Miranda is a classic tsundere. I don't remember any of this, actually. So this would be like my first time playing, which is kind of exciting. Fully equipped, new weapons. Okay, so I have these 3. An organization to keep humanity alive at any cost, huh? Connor. Pistol, shotgun, heavy pistol, and machine pistol. Okay. Is there any loot around here? Is this a game where it hides loot? No, okay.
Free and clear.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Oh, okay.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Yes, very strange. It's a ghost town. Green is your favorite color too? I might go for like a more teal. Uh-oh.
Security systems were disabled at the other colonies. Shoot them before they take out the shields.
Oh, what is this thing? I don't remember that at all. Okay, let's do charge. Oh, it's on triangle. Oh!
Here we go.
I want a dodge roll. Shit. Let's do. Oh, come on. Hello? Why didn't it do Unity? I clicked Unity and it didn't do anything. Oh, apparently I leveled up. Okay. Oh, they have level ups. Okay. Cerberus officer. Oh, it's a loyalty ability, huh? Shh, Rob. Mean. Miranda's training increases her health and weapon damage. Okay. Warp. A Mass Effect field damages enemy targets and stops health regeneration. Detonates any biotic powers already affecting the target, such as polar singularity, causing further damage. Okay, so she has that overload. She has that too. Increases her health and weapon damage, and her tactical Expertise gives a combat bonus to the entire squad. Okay, so yeah, we'll go with that. And then we'll look Cerberus operative, give him one of those. We'll do a 1-2 combo there. How far back am I? Oh, okay.
Strange. Security systems were disabled in the colonies.
Make activity. Here we go. Shoot them before they take out your shield.
See, in this game you actually have to reload. It's a Loki mech. You guys been watching Loki?
Those mechs should have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Medkit. All safe. Highlight individual nodes to find matching symbols. When you've found 2 matching symbols, select them and complete the circuit. Complete all circuits before you run out of time. Okay. Shit. Dang it. Dang it. I didn't know what I was doing there for a second. I should have, like... There we go. Sorry, bypass. I don't like timers. Those 2. C. Okay. There we go. Interesting. 2,000 credits. Don't know what I'm gonna do. Reddit gel.
Up front!
Ooh, salvage. Oh, there we go.
Overloading the mech.
Taking fire.
Okay, let's do... Charge you. Hello? What? I can't move. I can't move. What the heck? Ugh. All the way back here.
Sounds like Fenris mechs.
Strange. Security systems were disabled in the colonies.
And they're offline.
Yeah, it's one of those things where...
Get over here.
Shoot them
Okay, Miranda, I want you to warp.
before they take out your shields.
Target down.
I feel like I have like no health too. Shit! Wait, what did I die from? It doesn't save any of their upgrades either. Shit. I think because all I remember is love for the game, I forget the bugs. Yeah, it's less, I don't know if it's bugs as much as there's not enough telegraphs. Like, I don't know what's happening. Maybe I just don't know how to read it yet.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Okay, right over there.
On target. Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Are we not alone here? Okay, let's try this. Again. So this is much harder now. Why is this harder now? Okay, where's the C? There's C. Okay. All over here. So this one, and I can't even remember my short-term memory. not really alone because there's 3 of us.
Attention right!
Okay.
Systems engaged.
Okay, you guys done being bullies? Oh.
Stop right there! Praza, you said you'd let me handle this.
Tali!
Wait. Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tali. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
Hi, Road.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
We need to team up.
He's the one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
What do you
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
Oh, we don't get Tali on our team yet. Oh. I was like, bye, Jacob! But not yet. Repair almost 4.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
No, so it was very cold, don't you think? I kind of feel off about it, you know? I would have expected like a, oh my gosh. You like Jacob though? I mean, I like Miranda and Tali a little more. CC, okay, those 2. Oh, nice. Oh, C. $2,000 credits, don't mind if I do. Pfft, Connor. Do I need to have a bonk emote just for you?
Use overload on him.
Ooh. Okay.
Enemy down! Impressive!
Got him! You're done!
There we go!
They do so much damage! Oh, ah! Ah!
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Display direction objective, okay. Cool. Although R3 would have been better for like melee. Is there anything around here? Good God, Connor. Bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bad. Back to horny jail for you. Oh, oh, oh no. I want to roll.
There we go!
They did want to get
Okay.
to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Now it's teaching me how to use that.
Understood.
Okay, what's there? In the cutscene, they even had the arrows. Oh. Well, there goes the random people that we were with.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Great. How many tries do you think it's gonna take me?
Take out their
Overload, take out shields? Perfect.
shields.
Okay, let's do... Oh! Rocket launcher for the win! Ha! One try. Kinda cheap, but I will take it. Oh, all the death. Tali? First, let me get some hacking in. CC line. Yep. Okay. Line. 3,000 credits. Don't mind if I do. What? There was a thing. Power cells. 4 heavy ammo. Sweet. I just got my ammo back. So it's like it wanted me to use a grenade launcher. Hack the planet. Did you mean to do that? You're taking this very seriously. Yeah, Tali's continuation of what I gotta do in here. I think I want to go for like a more teal green. Is it like a teal green I can use?
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
This might be useful.
Heavy weapon ammo. Okay. In Iridium. Can now afford M22 Eviscerator Shotgun Research Project. Oh. For research. I see.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming.
Paragon action. Okay.
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My God. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
How'd you escape?
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Elusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You join us, Tali?
Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
So no Tali.
We're ready for pickup.
Join us, I guess. But it wasn't exactly a warm welcome. I know.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
Having friends pays
You ever
off.
think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
No, seem
Why do I get the
surprised.
feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons.
Could be because of what we did.
Humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
Crispin, I don't think we know yet.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
I had a good team.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Well, Tali is a little miffed with us. Let's say Garrus.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Caden Olenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Urdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus.
Mordin.
He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Is that in
I
order?
haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
And he's walking?
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Illusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
The Normandy 2.0. She's pretty. I like the color scheme a lot. It's like Overwatch. Probably what drew me to Overwatch was because of this, like, nostalgia.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Normandy. See. Nice to have the ship back. This time with improvements. Is that your ship, Zach? Normandy 2, Electric Boogaloo. Leveled up, sweet. Heavy weapon arrow upgrade. I got more capacity now for the heavy ammo. Much more resources. So everything's kind of broken up into sort of chapters. Based on missions. Hey, casual clothes. I'm a ship. Crispin, as time goes on, the scars will heal. You'll notice they'll disappear. If we would go Renegade, I think they get bigger. More defined.
Welcome aboard the New Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Good point.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Hee. New character!
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Anyone else I should meet?
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
I am going to interrogate both of you, trust me. Galaxy map. Use Galaxy map to pick new destinations for the Normandy. Let's go meet our new crew. Shall we? Private terminal. Use your private terminal to get status updates on your squad. Armory. Select weapons for your squad from the armory. Elevator. Use the elevator to access Normandy's other decks. Is that what elevators do? Go up and down? I thought they went side to side. Captain's quarters. Go to your personal cabin to customize your appearance. Perfect. It's like a full-fledged ship now. Tech lab. Acquire the professor to research upgrades for your squad's equipment. Connor. Bonk. Okay. Assemble a team. Meet Zaid. Kasumi Goto. Travel to Alshera. Roger Firewalker.
We have a green light on that switchover?
Harmony SR2. Okay. I of course want to check on my buddy. Paragon +2. Notification go away.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you are such a downer.
Yes, Shepard.
Let's learn about Edie.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Red. Cyber warfare.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
That's impressive.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
The Illusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Let's talk about Cerberus.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
Okay, let's look.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Illusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
I had a big feeling.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Perfect.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
What is this
What's
room?
this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
No Presley. Like, oh hey, new codex entry. Space combat pursuit tactics. So let me look at. Wait, there's one to examine. Haha, another codec. Codex. Haptic adaptive interface. Private terminal, where are you? Can I check my emails? Ah, my emails. Team status. Would you look at that? Do you see how big our team is going to be? It's going to be massive. That's lots more. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. You think I have a hard time only picking 2? More chances to romance? Is it though? Oh. Oh. Why do I have an alternate outfit for her? I want to see what it looks like in-game because it's too dark for me to tell. But upgrades, unread messages, wow. Message from Anderson. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you're actually alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put me on the council and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. Okay. Zaid Masani. We've reached an agreement with veteran mercenary Zaid Masani. You may know the name. Zaid has been involved in some of the best known and some utterly unknown military operations in the Terminus systems, and is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I felt you might need a man with his skills on your mission, so I arranged to have him join you. You'll find him on Omega, where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee. I've taken care of that personally. Lost contact with my survey ship, Project Firewalker. Commander, the MSV Rosalie, a survey ship with Cerberus connections, has gone missing. The survey team was field testing a new prototype, the Hammerhead Planet-Side Exploration Rover. In addition, scientists Dr. Manuel Case and Dr. Robert Oloy are aboard the MSV Rosalie and conducting research for us. We need you to find the ship, her survey team, and the doctors. The MSV Rosalie was last seen near planet Ziona, Alista Ismar Frontier. Okay, sounds like a side mission. Admiral Hackett, somebody who we talked to a little bit in the previous game. We didn't do many missions from him, though. Our scans in the Amida system have turned up something we thought you should see. The final location of the wreckage of the SSV Normandy. We thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument, to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place the monument and be the first to walk on the site. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on the Normandy. If you find any signs of these lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so that those heroes' families might find some closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. Recon Hood. Shepard, it occurred to our armor technicians that you may not want to show your face everywhere you go. They sent by a hood that Cerberus issues to its covert operatives. It has additional microframe functions that you may like. The hood is in your quarters. Shepard, one of our cells just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology, and I need you to investigate. Their work is extremely compartmentalized, enough that I can't divulge operational details over this channel. You'll find them on the planet the Typhon system in the Phoenix Massing Cluster. Please use care in this matter. Oh, so many things. We recently had an incident involving the Geth at one of our outposts in the Skillian Verge. Don't worry, I'm not sending you off to chase anything down. Our operatives waged a highly successful battle against a Geth scouting party and credited their success to a new advanced electrical attack device that we finally let them take out of the lab. Since their unit is being reassigned for some rest and relaxation, I thought you should take custody of the weapon in the meantime. Hi, Hades. How you doing, buddy? The weapon is called an arc projector. I sent it to the Normandy's armory so you can examine it for yourself and use it if you deem it worthy. It's gone through plenty of tests that indicate it overloads kinetic barriers and synthetic enemies particularly well. But laboratory demonstrations are a poor substitute for actual field reports. We know it works. Now we want to see what it can do in the right hands. If all goes well, we'll use your tactics to train other operatives. Yeah, arc reactor. It's arc projector. Rendezvous with Kasumi Goto. At great cost and effort, we have tracked down the master thief, Kasumi Goto, and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She is unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable to your mission. Travel to the Zakera ward on the Citadel. There you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password Silence is Golden to begin the rendezvous. So Kasumi and Zaid are DLC characters that were added on later in the original Mass Effect 2. So now they're like in. So when we get them on the team, you're gonna notice that they're not as involved with some things. It's because they're optional. But they're pretty fairly integrated. Just not as much as you would expect because they're DLC. Stanwyck Dobbs, banking agent, Ascension Financial Services, Earth. Doing laundry. Oh, I was doing laundry earlier. I haven't finished. Thank you for submitting your updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive. After deducting modest administration fees for closing the file, the subsequent change in status, and the reactivation of your account, you have a remaining balance of 98,118 credits. Thank you for banking with Ascension Financial Services. We look forward to working with you. Are you protecting your greatest assets? We will find the best life insurance rates and coverage to fit your needs. Reapply for a free quote today. Archive message, okay. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Yeoman Chambers.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Call me Kelly. No.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Let's
chat. Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
I like her original hair more. This is like a little helmet. Yep. Yeah.
Isn't that the
she didn't used to. It used to be like a little bit more like fun.
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
Oh, you're a counselor?
You make sure the crew's mental.
The lizard.
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
You're very loving.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
When you have to flirt with the commander, but also at minimum wage workers later. Are you happy
How do you
here?
feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Illusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
We won't.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
I'd embrace you. I'd drop you. I'm not gonna flirt with her. She's not who I want to romance. I'll be nice to say I'll catch you.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, the Collectors are the new Geth in this game. Uh-huh. Gotta have an enemy.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Bad habit, huh? Tech labs, can't go there yet. Okay, let's go to the captain's cabin. Look at that instant load time. Oh, you gotta love the PS5. Let's see, I'm gonna go back and change the tint. We'll go with this green and see how it looks. And then let's look at the materials. Oh, that's all that's there. And then let's select music. Medal of Honor. Trophies. Save your crew from an overwhelming attack. Return to active duty. Private terminal. Oh, I've already done that. Then I have a trophy of the Normandy. Dramatic. And also very compressed. Okay. So we were there, so cruise quarters. Yeah, we have quarters now. We actually have like different things, different areas, and it all like is connected. Ship's bigger. Can we romance Edie? I'm not telling. Wait, is this a women's restroom? Is that what that said? Yep, it sure is. Oopsies. Just clicking on all the doors.
She's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Because I am not a woman and I don't want to enter the women's restroom accidentally. If a woman is using the restroom. That's rude. It's not correct. Okay, I saw it. Nothing in here? Okay, nothing. Recorders, okay. I'm the captain. Yeah, but they should have their privacy. Men's restroom. These showers are very open. I guess that's the military for you. Can't access any of those yet.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. As Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
Oh, can I help?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Give me the list. I'll see what I can do.
I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the Ezo rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
It sounds like they might be a misconception, but their actions seem to say they are. But their crew's gonna be, pretty alien. Like this game, you're gonna see a lot. Like some of our crew members. Miranda, this is her new outfit.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Time to flirt.
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Hey.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. We keep our ranks and structure similar to the Alliance. A lot of our recruits started there, but not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well.
Romance everyone.
Resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding
Have you played
humanity
this?
was a significant investment and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
What makes you think so?
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Ruben, I played it when it was ported to the PS3, like I think my junior year of college, and I friggin' loved it. But it's weird. What's weird is I guess I must have remembered more Mass Effect 1 than this, because I remember bits and pieces, but this is almost like a fresh experience for me, which is nice. I get to appreciate it all over again. But visually, the improvements are like drastic. I feel like this game looks really good. Like this looks like an early PS4 game to me, like a PS4, or probably mid-generation PS4 game to me.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Well, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
She's genetically privileged. Do I need a bonk emote? Everyone, I love you all. So you're perfect.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Full disclosure, I romance Miranda. I like Miranda. She's my favorite.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Tali. See, I think now I would probably like romance Tali, but back when I first played it, like I liked, there was something about Miranda. I'm like, I'm gonna figure out what makes you tick and what, like, why you are the way you are, why you're cold, because I have a feeling that there's a reason. Zach, good grief. She messes her looks, yeah. So like she's genetically modified to be, she's basically Black Widow. She's like the Black Widow of this game. So, but a little bit more warm right now.
Of course, Commander, whatever you need.
I think I'm gonna switch back to the other outfit. That one's kinda eh. Oh, does she have, what is this room? What is this random thing? Can't tell what that is. Is that supposed to be her bathroom and shower, or? It's an appeal. Yeah, it's like, she's like very talented in everything. She's a combat expert. She's got physical strength down. She's got sex appeal down. She's got everything. She's basically Natasha Romanoff. Thought she was up to something low-key, but I did romance her purely for her looks. That Bauhaus housing was great for my teenage self. Oh my gosh. I can't go in there, Crispin. I wasn't able to. It didn't let me. It was... Well, we started today talking about new emotes. The artist contacted messaged me and said, hey, I have another slot open if you want to send another 5 emotes. We're talking about what emotes we want to do, and I'm gonna have a discussion about a bonk emote, because apparently everyone is in need of a bonking, especially with this game. Chakwas!
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
The news for alien sex systems. I know, and like the first, in Mass Effect 1, we didn't even get to the like romance. I didn't romance anybody, and I missed it, and I was like, oops, okay. Anyway, the games aren't about that to me, but I understand people are like, ooh, I can do that in this game? I'm gonna do it. We'll see what it looks like.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll get you.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships.
Hey, we just shifted at the same time.
The next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
Isn't it nice to see a familiar face? It's kind of like, yay! Of course, the British character must have a drink on hand, of course.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
She's sweet. I like her. I think, like, in real life, if I was on the ship, I'd probably come and, like, talk to her and hang out with her. She seems like that personality that I, as a kid, would have been, like, attached to. Just because she has a very motherly, caring atmosphere, like, energy about her. But also, like, not, like, super... It's the AI core. Not super, restrictive. Let's see what's over here. We talked to her... She didn't have much dialogue in the first game. That's the thing, is I went to her a few times. She just had the same dialogue. Do we get to do missions with her now? Next floor. Let's see. Gotta check in with everybody. Gotta get that lower dosage. Okay.
You came all the way down here to see us?
Of course.
Speaking to our commanding officer.
Hello.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Of course he's Scottish. They're playing right to that. Actually, Ruben, I actually remember these two very vaguely.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why don't you
Why
have
isn't
them?
something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
That's fair.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense.
Hi, CB.
I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
How about you, Gabby?
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
Yeah, the Alliance is kind of like, it's just there's so much difficulty and negative drawbacks to both sides, you know.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the Collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
FBA couplings.
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
No, sorry, Edie.
Of the ship?
Oh.
This is main.
Oops. Oops.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
That was a little warframey. Oh. That's crazy. I know it is, Zach. Anything down here of note? No one here yet. My ship's gonna get real populated. Is that a bomb ball? Yeah, it looks just like it. All these places I can't access yet because I don't have the crewmates to populate it. It's like, I remember more areas, but yeah, I can't go to them. Wait, where's Jacob? Where's Jacob at?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Kelly. No, I haven't. Why are you lying to me? Oh yeah, let me change this. Back to normal. Other side there, she's to the character's left. Keys. I was like, oh. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay, this area. Yep, I was like, I feel like it was an area I should have been around, but I didn't. Arc projector. It's okay. And I need to level up too, thank you for the reminder. The arc projector ionizes targets with non-visible lasers to ready them for high voltage electrical attacks. As the lightning-like bolts hit its first target, a sophisticated auto-targeting system paints succeeding targets with the ionized laser, allowing the electricity to take the path of least resistance and an arc between them. An entire enemy strike team can be shocked to death with a few pulls of the trigger. I'm gonna go with a grenade launcher for now, because it is already proven very useful. But let's do squad. I need the health. I want to get pull, but I need the health. Briefing comm room. Okay. Hello, Jacob.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
I just gotta say, this game looks so much better than Mass Effect 1. Don't you guys agree? Like, it just looks significantly more polished.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the Elusive Man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Wait, that's it? Wait, that's all you have to say?
Commander, can I help you with something?
I want to talk about you.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
Thoughts on the mission?
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Probably the same as everyone else. I just want to figure out what the real threat actually is. Got no problem with risk. I just need a clear goal. Anything else, Commander?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to release a biological agent on the Citadel. That's when I first met her. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? Good deeds like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed like they're good at doing. But I know what I did, and I'm proud of it.
What happens with Femshep?
Commander.
He's so short. No, he's not. He's not. He stands up. He's only a little bit shorter than me. It's just the angle. Hey, that's a view of that room down there. That's cool. Ugh, this ship would be so cool to walk around.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the Elusive Man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
She comes off very creepy, or he comes off very creepy? She does, huh? Short with his answers, not his height. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's very much a military man. It seems he's just like straight to the point. Like, but he's been more like talkative about like his disapproval of Cerberus. So, no, when is it? Well, there are some quarters that have windows and stuff. So we'll see that eventually.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
I mean like an open window, like where it's not, the door is, like the window is shut, like blinds are closed.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the Elusive Man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the Elusive Man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
I think they're working on something like this. I remember reading something very similar to this recently that they've been able to do. Whoa. Weird, and this was written like a decade ago. This is real science, yeah.
That's all for now.
Yeah.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Basic of life, I don't know these things. Hello? Ooh, there you go. Tech lab. There's a window, see? And see there's extra protection around, just in case one level of glass breaks. There's another protective, very thick set of glass. Missed that combo. I had to go back in the Vaughn. Okay, let's look at the galaxy map. See how different it is. Sourpark. I get to pilot the Normandy through space now. It's cooking. You can cook for 2 hours as soon as you finish. You're full because you've been inhaling the smell the entire time. Currently harness them, but the communication is based on an actual concept. Just to fly. Fuel depot, how are we doing on... Oh, I probably shouldn't waste my fuel. Right? Let's see, buy fuel. Oh. Oh, I have plenty of credits. Oh, fill up half tank. Does it use up when I run around like that? Okay. Can't do probes yet. Omega 4 relay. To orbit. Do you want to go to Fathar? Fathar? Oh yeah. Let's see what happens when I go out here. Oh. Oh, that's where the fuel comes in handy. Oh, to travel to these other systems. So you need the fuel to get out. You don't need it when you're in. Wow. Basically what I was doing. Just burning all my fuel. I have credits. Omega Nebula. Recruit Archangel. Huh. I wonder if that is why Frosty changed his name to Archangel. Yeah, there's a couple new systems for this game. Overall, this game just feels so much more polished. It feels like a much more recent game than Mass Effect 1 did. Mass Effect 1 felt like an old game. This is just starting with Omega? Okay. Yeah, I'll make sure to, I'll start with Omega and then go from there and do all like the side stuff and whatnot. I wish I could level up my squad mates even when they're not in the party. Click on these. How many years? I actually don't know. Since, I mean, like the official like in-game lore is 2 years and 12 days, but the development between the two, I think might be 2 years, actually. This game feels like night and day. I will say it is a little dark. I know you guys, it's probably not dark for you guys, but on my end, it's very dark in here. Like the contrast between me and him is like not even close. I may change that. Let's see. Calibration. Even +1 might help. Helps a little. Yeah, like a 5-year difference. Yeah, it's definitely like a generational difference. The beginning life cycle of a console versus like a few years into it. You tell this dark? Okay. So I'll leave it brightened up a little bit. But you know what time it is. It is 11 o'clock. It is Crispin's bedtime, which means stream is going to end. Besides, I think this is probably a good spot to end at anyway, before we start going off to recruit. That went by fast tonight. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Like, I like this game a lot. I'm excited to get into the, like, meat and potatoes of it. We got to see some of, like, the founding, like, structural, threads of, like, what we're doing now, because there's these collectors that are, I guess, collecting humans and doing something with them, which you'll have to see what they're doing. So now our next goal is to recruit, and so that's gonna be what we're gonna be doing next time. So tomorrow we're gonna be doing Horizon Zero Dawn at 8 p.m. I'm gonna be switching controls completely. I'm gonna have to remember how to play that game. I should probably do some of the side quests on my own, so we can just do main story, because I want to get that finished and get that done so we can move on and play more Mass Effect every week now. But so we can play some more games, because I want to play. I haven't played any multiplayer games in a while. Wednesday will be our community vote night. Get some Arbor weapons. Yeah, I need a lot of stuff in that game, and I might do some of that tomorrow on my free time, just to get like. So when we're on stream, we're not just doing side quests, we can get some of the story, and that's what I'm really curious about, is the story. Like some of the side quests I can give you like cliff notes for, I think, but anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to hit the follow button if you haven't done so already. Join the Discord if you're interested in staying in touch between the streams. Let me say thank you to my Patreon subscribers, my mom, Grandma Anonymous Crispin, Nitsa, Ruru, Twisted, Wade, Connor, Hooded Figure, Geo, JR, Garrett, Todd, Flip, Strawberry, Can't Stop, Medlow, Bean, Artemis, Ray, Chris, Asmores, and Jawal. You guys support on Patreon helps immensely. It allows me to afford my health insurance as well as invest back into the community and buy new games. This is probably purchased with this. I bought this like a couple months ago, but I guess a month ago. When did this game come out? This came out May, right? I don't know. I think May. Did it come out June? I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Stick around for the credits, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.